Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now.
Today we're going to show you the inside of a new house.
That sounds great. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. We jumped in our Spider and headed to one of our favorite developments in Murrells Inlet, Prince Creek. Now, some communities in Prince Creek are gated. You have to put in the code to get inside. Now, this neighborhood has some nice-sized homes, but most have already been built. Fortunately for our friends, there were a few lots at the end of the neighborhood, and so they took advantage of it and built a new home. And we're gonna go inside. This will give you a good idea of what a typical new home looks like down in the Murrells Inlet, Myrtle Beach area. Hey, if you saw our last video, we couldn't get into the homes at the new construction sites. So we're back at a home that's under construction that we had visited several months ago, and we'd done a video about it. And it's almost done. So we're gonna go inside and take a look and show you what the homes look like, the typical home down here in Murrells Inlet and Myrtle Beach. But before we go in, let's take a quick walk around the outside of the house. So with new home builds, this is the typical vegetation that you'll see planted around the home. Things grow kind of slowly down here, but they do grow. One problem is deer like to eat the bushes.
Hey, get out of there!
So hopefully, if you're moving down here, you won't be in a development where there's a lot of deer. And many new home sites down here are surrounded by trees, which adds a little bit of shade and a little bit of interest. Now, right behind me is a screened-in porch, and they're very common down here, especially on the new homes that are being built. Now, some communities do have gas, and this one does. And many homes come with a tankless hot water heater. And there's one right here. And of course, living in the South, you need air conditioning.
God, it's so hot in here.
And if your AC breaks, which it often does in South Carolina, you need to know who to call.
Trouble with your air conditioning? Air conditioning, sir.
Not those guys. All right, so on a side note, most and many homes down here come with heat pumps. And just like this one right behind me over here. And these work like air conditioners in the summer, but in the winter, they reverse the flow of the refrigerant and pump heat into the house. Now, the one thing you should be aware of is that the heat that comes out of the vents is not very hot. It's not like when you have a gas or an oil furnace that you may be used to up north. And you'll find a lot of these in homes that don't have gas here, because a lot of these homes here, like our home, are all electric. So just keep that in mind. So your new house may have a heat pump. Now let's continue our tour of our friend's new home here in Murrells Inlet. All right, so now it's time to head inside. So as you can see, this home has come a long way since we were last here. It is absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look at some of the features. Now, typical of a South Carolina home here in Murrells Inlet and Myrtle Beach is its open concept. You'll often have the kitchen over here. You'll go across and find the fireplace right over here. And many homes here do come with fireplaces. If they're gas homes, they often do, but a lot of homes have propane, and they'll have a fireplace using propane. And kitchen islands are very common. This is a rather big one, but this is often how they build them, with a kitchen island right here. And often they have these farmhouse sinks. Now this one looks like it's an upgrade because it's a copper farmhouse sink, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I think it's worth whatever it costs. Now, if you're building down here, we would suggest not putting the microwave over the stove. It's much better off to put a hood vent because these exhaust the cooking gases much better than the vents that you find in a microwave. And if you're wondering where to put the microwave, just put it right in the center island, like they're gonna do here. Hey, and take a look at this floor. It's a vinyl product, but it looks and feels like real wood, and it's extremely durable. Now here's a nice feature, a wet bar right off the kitchen with a great view of the outside. And homes down here often have their dining room open concept to the great room. Take a look at this. And homes down here often have a screened-in porch, and this house is no exception. But what's different here is that they actually have a fireplace outside. Some of them do have that, but this would be considered an upgrade. Now, what's also common down here is usually the master bedroom will be on the first floor, and sometimes the spare bedrooms will be on the second floor or the other side of the house. Now, this house has everything on the first floor. Let's take a look. So the master is right off the kitchen on this side of the home, and of course there's an attached bath, which is absolutely beautiful. Take a look at this work. Nice tile, chandelier, huge walk-in shower, and a huge soaking tub. And down in Murrells Inlet, we like to put the toilets in their own separate room. And for privacy, the other bedrooms are on the other side of the home, complete with a shared bath. Now, another feature you'll find down here in Murrells Inlet homes is that often the mudroom is right off of the garage. And in the mudroom, you'll find the washer and dryer. Now, homes down here don't have basements, so it's always an issue of where to store stuff. So what we do down here is build our homes with attic storage. Now, many homes will have a pull-down stairs in the garage, but that's really hard to get things up and down these pull-down stairs to get to the attic storage. Now, when they built this home, they were smart. Instead of a pull-down stairs, they put a full staircase up into the attic storage. Let's take a look. Whoa, plenty of space to store all your stuff. Now, we could use something like this in our house. Now, what's typical of construction down here is they'll put the vents up in the attic, and they'll put in blown-in insulation along the bottom. Now, speaking of storage, Sue really liked this.
And they have plenty of storage. All these cabinets open up.
Nice. We hope this video gave you an idea of what to expect when you build in Murrells Inlet and Myrtle Beach.
We hope everyone had a great summer.
And this fall, we're hitting the road again.
That's right. We're going to Nashville and Bald Head Island.
And then we're heading to Savannah and
California.
California, how could I forget? So please keep watching. We appreciate all the subscribers, and we appreciate you guys watching our videos. So until next time, safe travels.